Justin Bieber, a name synonymous with pop stardom, has recently made headlines for something unexpected and frankly, a little bizarre. Known for his powerful music career and public life, he has now captured the internet's attention in a way that has left fans scratching their heads. The 31-year-old singer took to Instagram to share an incredibly close-up image of his nipple, drawing widespread confusion and concern. The photo, posted under his newly renamed Instagram handle at Lil Bieber, showed his chest up close, focusing on a detailed shot of his nipple surrounded by prominent tattoos and several coarse hairs emerging from the areola. What made this even more puzzling was the strange addition of 6 identical blonde man emojis, placed in a row, which added an extra layer of mystery to an already confusing post. This post instantly sent social media into a frenzy, with fans and followers reacting sharply in the comments. The responses ranged from confusion to disbelief, with one fan commenting, "This post ain't clocking, dog," signaling their confusion over the image. Another follower, cutting straight to the point, wrote, "Go to therapy," in what seemed to be an expression of concern for the artist's state of mind. It's no surprise that this odd Instagram moment became a talking point, especially considering this isn't the first time Bieber has made waves with offbeat and cryptic content. His posts, often minimalistic or featuring vague emoji captions, have become a trademark of his recent social media presence, prompting even more questions from his devoted fan base. Many are wondering if there's something deeper going on, as these posts seem to signal an emotional struggle, as much as they do an attempt at self-expression. What makes this situation even more perplexing is that only a week earlier, Justin Bieber shared another close-up image, this time of his other nipple. It's unclear whether these bizarre, self-revealing photos are some form of artistic expression or an indication of something more troubling. But what's undeniable is that they have started a conversation. These aren't your typical celebrity social media post. In fact, these extreme close-ups have also included detailed shots of his nose, ears, and face, once again accompanied by minimal captions that leave much to be interpreted by the audience. Fans are left to speculate about his intent. Is he experimenting with a new persona, struggling with his identity, or simply going through a phase? No matter the answer, one thing is clear: Justin Bieber is no longer just the heartthrob pop star. He's becoming a bit of an enigma in the eyes of his fans. Adding another layer of intrigue, Bieber subtly changed his Instagram handle from his full name to @LilBieber, which has caused even more speculation about his evolving public persona. While it may seem like a small detail, the handle change feels like a significant shift, one that has fans wondering whether it signals a broader change in how Bieber wants to present himself. A shift from his full name to a playful and more informal moniker could indicate an attempt to break away from the public's perception of him as Justin Bieber, the pop star. Instead, it his image and identity in a way that feels more personal and less conventional. Of course, this has only added fuel to the fire of speculation, as fans and media outlets alike wonder whether this is the beginning of a new chapter in Bieber's career or if it's part of something bigger, something more complex that he's trying to navigate in his life. Despite the odd and cryptic nature of his recent post, it's important to remember that Justin Bieber isn't just an artist trying to stir up attention. He's a person with a deeply emotional and complicated life. While his Instagram behavior has sparked some confusion, it contrasts sharply with the more traditional images he shared in recent weeks. These posts have included sweet, family-oriented photos featuring his wife, Hailey Bieber, and their 10-month-old son, Jack Blues Bieber, born in August 2024. These pictures show a couple clearly committed to their family life, capturing moments of joy as they raise their first child together. These pictures offer a sharp contrast to the peculiar post of his nipple and face, suggesting that there is more to the story than meets the eye. The dichotomy between these moments, one private and grounded in love, the other public and slightly erratic, reflects the complex layers of Justin's current journey. On one hand, he's showing his fans that, despite his fame, he's still human and grappling with personal challenges. On the other, he's trying to maintain a sense of normalcy and stability in his family life. However, it's hard to ignore the fact that this bizarre online behavior is having an impact on his marriage to Hailey. Reports suggest that Justin's erratic behavior, especially his unpredictable social media presence, has begun to put a strain on their relationship, according to Us Weekly. An insider revealed that Justin has been a hard person to deal with recently because of what he's going through, adding that it has been really hard on her. It's clear that while Hailey has been a constant source of support, she too is feeling the weight of Justin's recent struggles. It's also important to note that Hailey is no stranger to the pressures of public life herself. As A successful model and entrepreneur, she's continued to excel in her career, especially after selling her beauty brand Rhode to ELF Beauty for a staggering $1 billion. Despite the success, Hailey's personal life remains intertwined with her husband's very public emotional journey. And while she's publicly supportive, privately, it seems that she too is trying to navigate the complexity of their relationship amidst Justin's unpredictable online behavior and struggles. Even with all the challenges, the couple continues to put up a united front when it comes to their family. Photos that Justin shares of their family moments, such as them walking near a golf cart holding their son Jack and paddleball paddle, suggest they are still very much invested in maintaining normalcy and supporting one another. Their shared moments of joy, however, seem overshadowed by the confusion that has surrounded Justin's recent behavior. It's hard not to wonder how this affects their dynamic, especially when you consider the weight that comes with being in the public eye. The couple's journey from their initial relationship in late 2015 to their eventual marriage in 2019 shows how much they've been through. They reunited in 2018, got married later that year in Bluffton, South Carolina, and welcomed their first child in August 2024, seemingly creating the life they'd always hoped for. Yet, with Justin's erratic behavior playing out in the public eye, it raises questions about how long they can maintain that sense of normalcy, even behind closed doors. While Justin's online antics have been making headlines and leaving fans perplexed, it's clear that these behaviors are more than just an odd moment for the pop star. They could be a reflection of deeper personal struggles. Celebrities, like everyone else, face mental and emotional challenges, but their personal battles often unfold in the public eye. For Justin Bieber, someone who has been in the spotlight since his teenage years, the pressures of fame, constant media attention, and the scrutiny of his personal life have likely taken their toll. His erratic social media behavior could very well be a cry for help, or a way for him to express feelings that he might not be able to put into words in any other way. While the bizarre post might seem confusing to the public, they could represent a form of self-expression in a time of uncertainty and struggle. Fans, especially those who have been following Bieber's journey since his early days as a pop sensation, are beginning to worry that the pressure is finally catching up to him. It's also important to recognize that Hailey Bieber is not just a passive observer in all of this. As Justin's partner, she has to contend with the fallout of his public behavior while also managing her own professional success. Hailey has long been in the public eye, having built a successful modeling career and establishing herself as an entrepreneur with her beauty brand, Rhode. In recent months, Hailey made headlines after selling Rhode to ELF Beauty for $1 billion, solidifying her status as a savvy businesswoman. Despite her own achievements, Hailey remains a key figure in Justin's life, offering support through his ups and downs. But being married to someone as high-profile and, at times, unpredictable as Justin is undoubtedly taxing. She's caught in the middle of trying to preserve her own sense of normalcy and success, while also caring for a partner who is, by his own admission, going through a difficult time. The strain this puts on their relationship, coupled with Justin's erratic behavior, has undoubtedly led to moments of frustration for Hailey. And it's clear from reports that she is navigating these challenges with patience and grace, even though it's taking a toll on her.